better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Drive in Trevor Hoffman Way. This is Petco Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the San Diego Padres. Just about
into position to qualify for a win.
And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That one down the line and foul ball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're
one out, base is empty. Line drive. Coming on profile. He's there. He's got it. Rutschman retired. And there's 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives or maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and it got...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Orioles held in check there, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. And today on the hill, John Means.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
A sliding stop, the throw, and they get the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of...
Machado up to the plate.
Third baseman, Machado.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. a swing and a drive. Gone. They go back-to-back, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And here is Luis Campusano. That one ripped. Get out of town. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches around. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting in, the designated hitter.
Next for the Padres, Matthew Batten. In the air out to center. Mullins squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out.
It's not enough of what we need. A lot of what we need is in the air that we breathe. Lost and being content, heaven sent from the day we met. Listen up out there, blasting off into a galaxy, free falling daydream, eyes like a laser beam. There must have been a reason behind this mess.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Brito back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. The pitch. And down on strikes. And there's one down. And here is Cedric Mullins.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
The Orioles down by 4 here in Game 3 of the World Series. Oh, 2 now. In the air to left center. Long run on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 4 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in San Diego, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. And he deals. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5 zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. That one ripped left field. Hayes going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He will score. It's 6-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. That's as far as John Means will go, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Dean Kremer taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score easily. It's 7-0. Safely into second. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. That's the second out.
Now back, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. In at second with a 2-out double.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Climbs in on that left side. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball to the right side. On to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and lead 1. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 8 and the Orioles nothing. On to the third inning, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away. Jorge Mateo now. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. That's hard hit on the line. Corrals it. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Well struck right field. And it is gone. That one felt good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Orioles close the gap on the homer, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. And now the DH, Matthew Batten. Kremer back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of...
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Merrill batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 2. That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. In there safely.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Padres lead 1. They lead at 8-2. World Series Game 3. Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Struck out looking his first time. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball could be two. Touches the bag for one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 8 and the Orioles 2. Back here at Petco Park. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. Fouled off to the right. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And that one finds its way through. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, you're even looking for a triple.
Now Machado up here.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Swing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Mullins makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mullins pulls it down, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jurickson Profar. That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Matthew Batten. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in. Tag, safe at home. And they now lead by 9.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into.
Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
This one in the air, center field. Sizes this one up. And that is that. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 11 and the Orioles 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Austin Hayes now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Merrill settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
So man aboard, Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Mateo, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Around third. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. But a run does come in to score. Now here is Jordan Westburg. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So the lineup flips over. Down to third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-5. So 2 down. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Brito throws over, and he's back in safely. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And here it comes. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Diving, makes the grab.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His second homer this series. It's 13-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. Left field, way back there. Hayes going back. And that ball is gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 14-5.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game, ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of.
New arm out of the bullpen, CML Perez. He's into the game with the base. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 15-5.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter. It's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now, Luis Campusano. And first offering is fouled off. Four runs already in the frame here in Game 3. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now back. No left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Jurickson Profar will hit next. The switch hitter batting right. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double, and you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped out of the stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And the right-hander back to work. Fly ball center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. Inside. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Kim on to Bogarts. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Padres lead it 15-5. Back here in San Diego, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jackson Merrill. Paris back to work. And a big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Tate getting cranked up as well. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Number 2, second baseman.
Here's Xander Bogarts. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. On a line out towards center. Mullins calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up we'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one ripped. And gone. A solo shot. It's 16-5.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And that one hammered. Mullins moving back for it. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 17-5.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Big. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Baker. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 18-5.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's out on the tag. Bang, bang play. And the inning is over.
Tremendous job of getting set up behind and underneath this ball to come through with full momentum. A strike thrown to third base. That'll end the inning, and the dugout is fired up.
Look at me.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Austin Hayes. And a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So, man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. That one laced to center and a base hit. Around third. The relay, safe.
No, he's safe.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Tom Cosgrove.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Here's the tag, and he's out. But one run is in to score.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one is lifted in the air, sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The catch number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman digs in now. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 18-8.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Padres on top, 18-8. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
The catcher, Luis.
And the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
No left field.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson profile. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Padres up big in this one here in the late stages of game 3. Right through there, got him. That's out number 2.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And that chance handled. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there. New inning getting started. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Cosgrove measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Now a fly ball to right center. On his way over. And it's caught for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. His second home run of the series. It's 18-9.
Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Wandy Peralta.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
1 down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. They go back to back. It's 18-10. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now here is Austin Hayes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill going back. And it hits the base of the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 18-12. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Pitching change here, Matt Waldrop. And he's coming at you with a knuckleball. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 18-13.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now Adley Rutschman out towards left center. That one carrying. And gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 2nd home run of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 18-14.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they inch closer. It's 18-15.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
Now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Padres lead it 18-15. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Tate.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins in pursuit. Nabs it, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So the batting order turns over. Xander Bogaerts now at the plate. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's going to be line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Another comes in to score. He's in there.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. Here's Manny Machado. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 5th home run of the game. It's 22-15. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet, and my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing in the booth. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boo. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O from me right now.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd. Back here in San Diego, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. High in the air, out to right. Tatis after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. This to center field. Settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground at third, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.